So I just want to make this video to kind of share a little bit of my trading skill sets. I'm nowhere like at my peak performance. I'm still getting better each and every day. I currently kind of stopped inputting my data into here because I am in the middle of some long-term swing strategies that have been working out quite well for me. So my day trading per se has slowed down a lot, but this amount here was how I was able to fund my company PSB Advanced Technology, to obtain Helium Hotspots, some other Bitcoin mining equipment, a few GPUs, and also what allowed me to essentially grow my funds to well over $20,000 in the crypto markets as well. It's really fantastic. Between Helium, my return on investment, we finally are in the green right now, which is really fantastic. So with Helium, we do H&T mining and also Helium staking. Helium staking has really been a great way to earn passive income and to help the blockchain by offering H&T to create more validators. So also do Solana staking as well. Solana staking is another blockchain where we've established passive income every day by helping to validate transactions on the blockchain over there. And I have a Bitcoin miner as well, a GPU, a few GPUs mining ethereum. We have two ASICs mining HNS, which is Handshake, and all of those are just generating passive income, and has really been a fantastic way to generate some more funds. It wasn't that long ago where I just had $800 to my name. Well, I'll share my story real quick, but when the pandemic hit, actually, in 2020, I was running my electrical and property maintenance company, and it was actually going quite well. And in February, we ended up landing a fantastic contract, a $15,000 contract. To some, that may not be big, but to me, which I was the one doing all the work myself, that was the biggest contract to date. And we were basically getting properties rental ready. I'm talking about there were some properties that were completely demolished and just gutted. It's terrible. Where I ran the electrical for it, did the flooring, the kitchen, appliances, painted. Really just done a great job from A to Z, and getting those properties rental ready. So I did that with about 10 or so properties, and I ended up meeting someone that owned over 100 properties in the Baltimore area, and we were getting ready for our next project. And next thing you know, the pandemic hit, and I had to shut down the business. Well, when that happened, I needed to figure out a way to fund and generate some money. So I always knew about trading, but I never actually use that skill set. There was a Apple investment that I missed a long time ago that I always had regret, and for some reason I just stayed away from it. My dad didn't, he lost a lot of money in the 2008 crash, and so I always had some kind of like negative energy when it comes to the stock market and trading. So I always left it on the back burner. But then the pandemic came, and I was just like, look, I know there's people making money in the markets. I need to figure out how they're doing that. So I found Tim Sykes here. I found Sykes, and after I had paid, a few bills, paid down some debt, and took care of some funds, or certain things I needed to, I ended up having like $1,200 left to my name because, I essentially was making money from my company, and we just bought some new equipment and all of these things, and next thing you know, because I'm thinking this contract deal is gonna go through, and then boom, this March 16th comes, and the market drops and contract closes, and I'm like, shit, what am I gonna do? So I joined the Supernova group first with Sykes, and I ended up funding my trading account with like $847 or so, or something after paid to get into that. And within like my first week or so, actually, let's just go to the chart. So I remember it's like, and I made my first trade about a week or so, and I was just like, holy cow. I said, I just made a couple $100. This is amazing. And then my next trade, I made over $1,000. I said, wow, this, I was getting lucky. That's what I thought. I always thought this was lucky. But my account continued to grow, and I just continued to follow the strategy. I studied like a maniac every single day. And, my account was just going up and down. And I know a lot of people were saying, well, hey, in 2020, anybody could have made money with the markets going up, everything getting pumped, da-da-da-da. And that's essentially true. So that's what made me feel some type of way, like, hey, I don't know if I just got lucky or if this is a strategy that that works. So, but I continued along, and I was able to grow that money to 24,000. All right, and so that's when I stopped. Around this, I stopped trading, and I wanted to take this strategy and utilize it within the crypto markets, and to see if I can do that as well, which I did, and it worked out. It worked out good. But also at the same time, I used these funds to help create some more revenue coming in, and that's when I got into mining cryptocurrency, and that has just been an amazing return. So now that, as you can, so this is just a flat line, just because I wanted to stop. Like, so I made all this money, and I ended up joining the Millionaire Challenge. That's what this was about. So where was it? I forgot where, but I joined the Millionaire Challenge after I was invited into it, and I was so nervous about becoming like this like one-hit wonder, that I was just like, I'm just gonna stop trading. Like, I'm just gonna stop. let me just stop. I know it's a marathon. I know that this requires more work, and this requires consistency. And I was just like, I'm just gonna stop trading and focus some more on my market experience and my process. And this was already after I've studied and obtained the knowledge that I needed to. Now it was just gaining more and more market experience, and so my thought process was, if I just stop trading and protect my funds and also allocate those funds elsewhere and start putting my money to work, therefore, I can improve on my skill set and essentially force myself to fail. That's not really bad. I forced myself to stop trading, and I acted like I was losing. Even though I had a successful beginning, I didn't want any of that success get into my head, and that's why I stopped trading. And that's why I took my funds and I invested in my company and some other things. And I wanted to grow my account again to these levels using the strategies that essentially allowed me to grow my account from $847 to over $20,000. And it was a difficult decision to not trade because there were so many runners, especially last year. Like, there were just so many hot plays, and I just remember sitting there and watching it, and I'm just like, man, dude, I wanna trade. I want to get in there. But I knew for me to have long-term success, I had to master my emotions. I needed to master that dragon in me that said, you need to act, you need to trade, you need to go. FOMO. I needed to master that. So that's why I forced myself to stop trading, and my goal was master patience, and that's what it was. And that's why I end up getting into these long-term swing plays, because for one thing, I had an amazing hypothesis and thesis for potential move that can grow my account and get some really amazing returns. And at the same time, it will allow me to actually challenge myself in a way that I wasn't doing before. Because with day trading, you constantly are active, you're constantly making moves, and you are constantly looking for that next play. And with swing trading, or at least long-term swing trading, you are looking at the fundamentals along with technical analysis and with some undervalued stocks that you think have potential future growth that most people may not know about. So I understand technology, and I understand blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. So I found these two tickers, BTCS and ETHE, and so I invested myself into those as a long-term swing trade, and they've been working out really well. So during this time frame of just watching everybody else make money and I'm just sitting on the sidelines, I'm not gonna lie, it was really hard to not make moves. It was really hard to not exit my swing trade with the gains that I did have, and start trading with it. My whole goal was to be consistent with my process and my plan. And my plan was to hold for a long-term swing, and I was going to stick to it. At the same time, while I was in these positions in the stock market, I was also giving myself the ability to obtain a new skill set, which is the crypto markets. So it kind of worked out to my advantage, because I didn't really need to be there every single day for the stock market. So it allowed me to really get hands-on experience with blockchain development, which is another passion of mine, with cryptocurrency, and with my company PSB Advanced Technology, where we're focused on the decentralized wireless network infrastructure build for LoRaWAN and 5G coverage. So taking a step back to work on something else was tough, but at the same time necessary for my continued growth, because I wanted to prove to myself that I didn't just get lucky, and then that there was strategy behind my ability to grow my account. And now that everything is starting to what's the word I'm looking for? Everything is working out now, essentially. All right. My Helium play is working out. My Solana play is working out. The Helium staking is working out. My crypto mining is working out. My 2 stock holds are working out. Everything is working out. And as of right now, to date, if I were to total from my stock market to the crypto markets, from that day of when I literally had like $847 left to my name, I was able to grow that money to now well over $50,000. And that is just like an amazing feat for me. Like, I never thought that would be possible. And I'm nowhere at my peak performance. I'm nowhere at my end goal. I'm still just getting started, and now it's time to triple down on my education, knowledge, abilities, and skill sets. So I just wanted to show, like, anybody that's interested, like, for one thing, trading is a skill set that nobody can take from you. It's a skill set that takes time to learn how to master and how to use it. So you're going to experience a lot of different emotions and conflicting emotions. And the one thing I can say that I've learned the most was that trading and the markets, it's not about testing your intelligence, it's about testing your resiliency. That's what this is about. It's about preparing yourself so much that when preparation meets opportunity, you fucking take that dragon down like a fucking goat. Like, not like a goat. I don't know why I said goat. I was thinking about greatest of all time, but I don't know why I said go. But to slay that dragon, alright, as preparation meeting opportunity. To become that lion, okay, to become that alpha, will require nights and sleepless nights. Looking at charts, analyzing charts, looking at price action, alright, understanding volume. These are the key things to a successful trader. There are indicators upon indicators and all these fucking studies you can put on your charts. But at the end of the day, all right, the market will always be based off of human psychology. So if you can master the human mind, you can then understand price action. And that's where people talk about, whoa, find a stock that you can trade and then eventually understand its personality. So each stock or crypto or whatever it is, each market, all right, all markets, they have a personality because it's based off of human psychology. It's based off of human emotions. At the end of the day, it is a human behind these trades. And even the algos, okay? Even, a human still created an algorithm, all right? A trading bot, okay? So, understanding price action and volume is key. And the way the human psychology aspect comes into this is because you need to know why support and resistance is important. Support and resistance essentially is just another way of saying, all right, look, the group, the community, the market, we're cool with this price. We're cool with paying this number for this item. All right, we're good. I have no problem shelling out the bread to pay for that item. And then resistance comes along, and they're like, yo, nah. It's starting to get a little toppy over there. Let me take a little bit off the top. All right, let me take some back. Let me grease my wheels. Let me reward myself. Or this is a little bit too much. Like, I'm not buying it at these numbers. All right, but I'll sell at these numbers. All right, so you got support and resistance. Support, where people are comfortable buying. Resistance, where people are comfortable selling. All right, people are like, this is it. I'm good. So understanding risk and reward. So everyone's talking about risk management. In the beginning, I didn't really understand what that meant. But now I truly understand the risk to reward ratio and what it means. Okay? So there was a question someone asked me, well, how much do you average, that you put down per trade? And that answer is really not as easy as you think, because in one trade I can put down $1,000. All right? Another trade I may only want to put down $500. Or another trade I may put down, a couple hundred, a couple thousand, or this or that. It really depends on your risk to reward. And how far are you away from your cut? Where you're like, all right, if I'm wrong, I'm cutting my trade, I'm getting out, and that is it. And that is that process that you need to be consistent and disciplined to. If you're saying, all right, I'm going to be patient for this price entry, for this stock to come to this level, and if it happens to drop below my cut level, I get out. There's no thinking about it. There's no debating it. There's no maybe, what if it bounces. No. So when you master your consistency and your discipline to your trading plan, your trading process, your trading strategy, you will end your trading day happy every single time. It is impossible for you to end your trading day with anxiety and stress or regret or anything like that, as long as you are consistent to your plan and your process. Whether or not you make money or you lose money is irrelevant, because you can still make money and go against your trading plan. You can lose money and go exactly with your trading plan. And that is the better trade. The one that you follow your process, your strategy, is the winning trade. I mean, not the win, is the winning plan, all right? That will always win out versus your profits and losses. The profits and losses is just a scoreboard, okay? It's just a scoreboard, and it truly is irrelevant, because when you start chasing profits, you are negatively affecting yourself, because by focusing on profits, you're no longer focused on your process. So it's the same thing like someone that is always concerned about, well, what if something bad happens? Well, what if this goes the wrong way? What if this doesn't work? What if this breaks? What if they do that? What if? Every time you focus on the negative or the failing, that that inhibits you the ability to focus on how to win, how to be successful. Now, the people will say, well, you got to prepare for failure, right? Yeah, the way I prepare is by understanding the multiple ways how this could be successful. That is how I prepare. What do I need to do for this to be successful? What do I need to do to have the highest probability of success with this trade? And that is what you have to ask yourself. What do you have to do to have the highest probability of success with your trades? Whether that requires you to sit on your fucking hands and not do anything so you can be patient, to allow yourself the ability to react to price action. We're not here to predict. We're here to react to price action. And then you ask yourself, what is the highest probability of success from the current price action and volume? Why is volume important? Well, volume is important because that tells you how many hands are in this play. Are there more hands in this play from the day before? Is this play starting to get more attention than weeks, months, yesterday? Why is there more volume right now than yesterday, last week, last month? Now that you know there's more volume, you can say, okay, let me chill and let me see the market psychology. Let me see the price action. Let me see the personality of this stock. And the only way you can see that is by sitting on your hands and seeing, all right, we got volume coming in. The stock's either going to run up or run down. It doesn't matter which direction it goes. Because what you're waiting for is to figure out where the human psyche kicks in. Where people are like, yo, this is too much. I'm going to take some off the top. Or, yo, this is cheap. I'm going all in. Never go all in. I'm just using words. I'm buying. Alright? So you're waiting for that support and resistance level to hit for the day. You want to know where people are comfortable on each price level. So another good thing is to understand volume profile. But I'm not going to get into volume profile because that is another really advanced skill set. But the volume profile is literally my golden nugget. So I know I am not an advanced and an elite trader, but I will become one. And the reason why I will become an elite trader is because I understand that to be successful in this game, you need to master patience. You need to understand risk reward. And you have to be okay with taking the L. And let me tell you, boy, do I already know all of that. I understand patience. Where? From my entire life. Falling 7 times, getting up 8 times. Alright? I understand patience. I have enough money to buy the next shoes, or to buy the car, or to buy the house, or to buy the clothes, or to lift weights as a power lifter. I understand patience. I understand risk to reward. What do I got to do now, or what do I need to sacrifice now for higher rewards in the future? And I understand probability. These are the things that will help you to master your trading skill set. Now, as you can see real quick while I close out this video, all of these trades, they're really not that big in profits. Alright, some of them are, but a lot of them are just a few $100s, 70s, 200s, 100, 800, 400. Now let's see. 22, 307, 760, 976, $6 loss, $44 loss, $30, 17, 117 loss, 45 loss, 247 loss, 23 profit, 79 profit, 104 profit, 974 loss. That was a bad one. 123, 169, 269, 190, 190, 780. All right, and I can keep going. Small gains adds up. All right, and the same trade. See, look, should have cut this trade better. All right, that's what this one's about. I'm making notes. I should have cut this trade. I didn't cut the trade probably when I was going to. So making notes. Another trade, I was spot on with the momentum and did not exit for some reason. I was up 289, and now I take a loss from missing my exit, then waiting for the bounce that never came. I need to improve on taking my singles. And this is literally, I want to end on this because this is probably literally the best advice that anybody can offer you. Take your singles. You'll never go broke taking profits. And by taking profits and taking your singles, you are subconsciously improving your consistency. So everyone's like, how do I become a consistently profitable trader? Well, easy. By following your trading plan. Whether you make money or you lose money is irrelevant. But following your trading plan is literally the one thing that will guarantee you success in the future. Now, I hope you guys like this video. If you do like more videos like this, let me know. Leave comments. Maybe I can share some more about my trading journey. And I can also share about my crypto mining experience and things like that. If you do like this video, let me know. And yeah, sorry for the, I'm just wanted to just share that this is this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. My stats need so much improvement. My largest losing trade, that's way too much. The largest loser at percentage gross loss, that's way too high. My average percentage loss to average percentage gain is okay, but look at this. This is where it's terrible. My average losing trade at 162 to my average winning trade at 164. That is disgusting. All right, that is terrible. All right, and this is solely because I was not cutting my losses fast enough. I was not being consistent to my plan, and I was focusing on the P&L, and I wasn't focused on the process. So I hope you guys learn something from my mistakes and my journey, and I can't wait to share with you how I improve. And yeah, let's go get it. Never give up. Let's continue that drive. And remember, this is a skill set that nobody can take from you. Nobody. So take the time, understand the information, reach out to people that you know that could be helpful to you. You never know what you don't realize what you don't know until you either experience it or you communicate with a more experienced trader. So get yourself a mentor, get yourself a trading accountability buddy. I'm looking for one myself, actually, and just go and just take it one day at a time. So, all right, that's it. Catch you all in the next one.